Okay, pal, we'll get back to you guys again in a minute. Here you go, the FMF starting grid. You see everybody in here. 9 riders again going straight to the main. Oh, Dungey gets squeezed. And Mike Alessi gets the whole shot. Brayton's right behind him. Look at everybody ducking their heads and stuff at the roost.
That's what they were talking about. Look at this, the riders coming in there trying to make some hard passes early on.
Brayton's in second. Izzy runs in third. And Dungey ended up all the way back in 5th.
Brayton was your fastest qualifier today with a 1:03.4. Izzy was 3rd fastest, just 1/10 of a second off.
Mike Alessi out front. Brayton trying to close in. Izzy. There's the 82 of Sipes. There's Metcalf on the 24, and here comes Dungey on the 5.
Track's starting to get a little choppy coming out of those ruts, right? Because it's kind of muddy in the turns, and they file into those ruts, starting to get chopped out.
Boy, Brayton closing in now.
Yeah, he is. I think Brayton wants to get in front of the Alessi as quick as he can, not get pelted by this roost right here. Put in some good laps, maybe get the fastest heat race, so we can go on and get the #1 pick for the main event.
And of course, Jeff, he's in that battle with Dungey and Millsaps for second in the championship.
It's pretty close, and it's going to be tough to overtake Millsaps because, as we just seen, he really is riding maybe the best we've ever seen him ride in his career. These guys are extremely driven. They've worked hard for this, and the adversity that Trey talked about, how what Brayton has overcome this year is pretty incredible. And so he still is charging. 17 race series, he's taking it all the way to the final checker.
And he's taking it to Mike Alessi right here. Takes him high and takes the position away.
Pulls a little tear off there now that he's got a clear lane, get some mud off of his goggles so he can see what's going on. Now instead of getting hit with the rocks, he's going to dish it out here to Mike Alessi. Watch Mike Alessi, he's going to try to stay out of the line. They were off the gas, now back on the gas. See how Alessi fighting to stay to his left and stay out of the roost. Even lost his traction on the rear tire trying to keep the Suzuki low in that big sweeper turn.
And boy, Mike ran it in there deep, didn't he?
Yeah, he sure did.
Izzy holding on to 3rd. Dungey's in 4th. Justin Sipes has dropped to 5th.
We watch Izzy, man. That guy, he puts in some good heaters in practice qualifying. I mean, that guy's at the top of the board for half the practice.
And Izzy has turned up the heat right here, RC. Look at him on that number 50 Yamaha. Nico closing in. We could have a battle for second here, and Dungey's right behind him on the kill. Oh, Brayton. Boy, he was over to the edge.
That was a close one.
Yeah, and remember, these heat races are... oh, we've had a pass. Izzy's up to second.
Izzy gets around to Alessi. Now what about Dungey? Dungey trying to get to the inside.
Watch Dungey around the outside here. He's got a lot of momentum, and Alessi's been trying to really hold the inside. Now he drifts way out.
Past the mechanics area. Here we come down Monster Alley. Flat out here. Who's got more horsepower? How about the KTM charging down to the inside of the corner?
Oh, Dungey was too nice. Either that or Alessi really drove it into that 180 hard.
Oh, he missed the triple there. Both of the riders did, Alessi and Dungey. You know, Dungey still looks a little tentative. You know, right? It seems like he should be getting by these guys a little bit quicker.
He's a smart rider, though.
Yeah,
he doesn't take a lot of chances.
No. He kind of waits for the time to present itself, which is okay.
Doesn't take a lot of chances, but in a lot of ways, it's a knife fight, and you can't be patient in one of those, Aaron.
That's right.
That's right, Ralph. Just 2 races back for Ryan Dungey. He ended up getting his first win last weekend at Salt Lake City. When I talked to Roger DeCosta, the team manager, this afternoon, he said he's only had 1 day of Supercross this week, no changes to the bike. He looks good, and Roger said he feels that he's back to his riding potential.
Well, he'll feel better about 3rd position right now, but Alessi's not done. Boy, Mike's on the gas, trying to come up the inside. Look at him. Both riders digging for traction as they come screaming over to the ski jump.
Oh, Dungey blocked the line, and Alessi came back in.
Boy, Alessi was going to try to go deep again into that big corner.
See, Alessi misses that second triple in the rhythm section there. Gives Dungey a little bit of breathing room.
So now Alessi on the Moto Concepts bike has to settle back with the Suzuki. He's going to be in fourth now.
Dungey gonna look for Dungey to put in some good laps right here. Really have a clear track for a little bit until he catches up to Izzy there, the number 50.
Well, and Dungey's going to have to, you know, get his lines down. Maybe get a bit, like you said, the clear track, but try to drop his lap times. Brayton up to a 103.6. Dungey has set the fastest lap time with a 103.1.
5/10 quicker.
There they are, the leader's lap last time around. Metcalf actually with the third fastest lap of a 106.1. I'm sorry.
No, that's
103.
Again, you know, one thing that we talked about a lot this year was Dungey getting KTM their first ever win in Monster Energy Supercross in Phoenix this year. And he went on to get 2 more for them, 3 total so far. Maybe another one tonight if he can pull it off. What a major impact that made with inside the corporation of KTM. The years of work that they put in to get to that point. And when that was Izzy going down, and that's going to move Dungey up a position. There he is. He'll be second now in this heat. There's Izzy struggling to get that Rockstar Yamaha going in the right direction.
Well, this really has been the story of Izzy, and we'll take a look at the replay. Watch him here. Wow, he goes to get on the gas there as he was exiting the turn. Hit some of these bumps right there where Dungey was at. Just makes a big mistake. That's been the story of Izzy's year. He has been really fast in qualifying practice. In his heat races, he's been able to lay down some really fast lap times. But he's made some big mistakes that have set him back, so he's not put down that foundation for success, right?
Yeah, and the 450, I tell you, you got to ride those bikes with respect, because if you don't, they will throw you down for sure. And I watch him, and he's so fast, he rides so explosive, and man, it just
sometimes he pays the price.
Yeah, he pays the price, and hey, he's fast.
You know, speaking of the 450, it was interesting on Thursday at the press conference. Ryan Villapoto said, you know, a couple years ago when the 450s first came on the scene, everybody was saying, take some of the power out. They almost had too much power to hook them up. Now they're screaming for more. These bikes really working well.
Oh yeah, these manufacturers put a lot of time and effort into making them handle really good. The power delivery is exceptionally well. I mean, they've come a long ways.
Final lap here for heat number 2.
Izzy running back in 5th, but here's your leader, Justin Brayton.
Multiple times this year, Jeff, we gave Justin Brayton the Rock Hard Ride Out Award because he rode with a broken leg. Many weeks he couldn't practice, could do nothing but spend time on the couch, walked around in crutches, but when it came to race day, Brayton was there, ready to go, and battled as hard as he could.
It's been an incredible season for him, and you know, it's really difficult when at one moment of the season you think that you might be out, and then you find a way to come back, and then you gain some confidence. Cody Gilmore, it looked like it was down.
Here's Brayton. Second time this year he wins a heat race. He'll take his Muscle Milk Honda right to the main. And look who finishes behind him, Dungey. So Millsaps look good, Brayton looks good. They both win their heat races. And the other guy fighting for second is going to the main as well in Dungey. We'll put a headset on Justin and we'll chat with him when we return. The Las Vegas Strip would be to the left behind that big press box tower there. Now you're looking at it from the other angle as you see the top 9 that have transferred through, including Matt Gerke. Nico Izzy goes through, so does Weston Pike. They'll take their Yamahas on through, and Brett Metcalf. Well, Justin Brayton, you have been riding injured all year, and you find yourself now sitting here with a shot to take second in the championship. How you feel? Where you at mentally? You look fast.
I feel good, man. The track's going to be really tough, but I got a great start, so I think that's really going to be key tonight. But, you know, I'm not even going to worry about getting second in the championship. I really want to get a win. You know, I'd love to be standing on the top step here in a little bit.
Yeah, Justin, well said. I've definitely been saying you're going to get one for sure. You feel there's anywhere you think you need to improve, or what's going to be the key to winning your first main event tonight? What do you think is going to be the key?
I definitely think the start. I think this is a first step to getting a good start, getting a good gate. And I kind of struggle in the whoops a little bit. I need to kind of go back and look at some film and figure out what I'm doing wrong there. But other than that, I feel great. You know, Team Honda Muscle Milk been behind me all year through injuries, and I'm excited for tonight.
Justin, we talked a lot about that this year, you battling through that broken leg. And even when you couldn't practice, you're just sitting on the couch, but you'd find a way to get to the race and get on that bike. What drove you to continue each and every week?
Man, I don't really know. You know, sitting on the berm in San Diego, thinking for sure I had a broken leg was definitely a downer. You know, having this awesome opportunity with Team Honda, and I just saw everything kind of flash in front of me like, well, there it goes. And to be able to continue racing, you know, that's what we love to do. And you know, I feel like that's the only kind of thing I had was race my motorcycle on the weekends and try and get some good results for the team, which they deserve it. So couldn't be happier to have an opportunity to go for second. But like Ricky said, man, I want to get that win.
Okay, pal. Well, you did it well in that heat. We'll see you again in the main.
Cool. Thank you, guys.
Yep.